Most people don't quit because it's hard. They quit because nobody noticed. That silence does something to people. When you start something new, you expect resistance, you expect difficulty, you expect obstacles. What you don't expect is nothing. No feedback, no reaction, no proof that what you're doing even exists to anyone else. And that's where most people disappear. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. A lot of people aren't addicted to comfort. They're addicted to being seen. They don't need progress. They need acknowledgement. They don't need consistency. They need reassurance. So when the likes don't come, when the messages stop, when nobody asks how it's going, the motivation dries up. Not because the goal stopped mattering, but because the audience did. And I'm not saying this to judge anyone. I'm saying it because I've watched it happen over and over again. People start strong when the feedback is loud. They fade quietly when it's not. They call it burnout. They call it losing passion. They call it not the right time. But most of the time, it's none of that. It's withdrawal. See, validation feels like fuel, but it's unstable fuel. It works fast, it burns hot, and it disappears the moment nobody's watching. That's why people confuse excitement with commitment, why they confuse attention with progress, why they only feel driven when someone else is clapping. But real discipline doesn't feel like that. Real discipline feels boring. It feels repetitive. It feels quiet. And that's exactly why it scares people. Because silence forces you to answer a hard question. Would you still do this if nobody ever praised you for it? Not once, not later, not when it pays off. Right now. That question exposes everything. It exposes whether you actually want the outcome or just the recognition that comes with it. Most people never sit with that question long enough. They escape it, they pivot, they restart, they announce something new, anything to feel seen again. But the people who make it past this stage, they do something different. They detach from being watched. They stop negotiating with their emotions. They stop checking for signs that they are on the right path. They build anyway. Not because it feels good, not because it's exciting, but because they decided the work itself was enough. And once that switch flips, something changes. Silence stops feeling like rejection. It starts feeling like space. Space to focus. Space to improve. Space to grow without interference. That's when consistency becomes possible. Not when people are cheering, but when nobody is. If the quiet is making you uncomfortable, that doesn't mean you're failing. It means you've reached the part most people never get past. Stay there. Build there. That's where the real work happens. That's where the people who actually make it separate themselves. No applause required.